Hello again, survivors. It's me again. Gonna preface this video. The reason I say survivors is because my games I do is mostly around apocalypse themed games, so that's why, you know, survivor type. Because you're my subscribers, you're the subscribers to my channel, which means you'll be the survivors, because everyone else is the diers. Okay? They're like, I'm gonna go dye a t-shirt, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna dye it, and we're gonna be hippies, because we're gonna dye it multiple colors. I forgot what that's called. What is that called? It's like, tie-dye, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Go back to 3rd grade and tie-dye your own t-shirt, you know, we're supporting that here. We're supporting surviving, not tie-dyeing t-shirts. Let's go. Alright. This is a should you buy guide of This War of Mine. I've played this game a little bit on my channel. To be honest, it's not really a fun game to record. It's a fun game to play, but not to record, in my opinion. Short summary. Should you buy it? Yes. Long summary. Yeah, it's simple as that. Long summary. Okay. I'm going to go through multiple stages of it. I have a sticky note here. I'm going to stick on the monitor. Alright. Price. The sound / music, graphics / style, story, and gameplay. Gameplay also means replayability. Okay. Let's go to the price first thing. This thing is listed at $20 if I am correct. For $20, yes, $20, $19.99 technically, you know, technically. $19.99, 20 bucks is a pretty good deal for a game like this. Paired with its replayability and gameplay and what you can get out of it, I think it's a very good deal. It also goes on sale occasionally, so you can get it at a cheaper price. Okay, moving on. Sound and music, okay? It has a pretty good soundtrack, I'd say. It's, I mean, you know, it's relatively minimal, in my opinion. But it also has a radio that you can use to listen to classical music, or, you know, to give your survivors a morale boost, or to some, like, sort of rock. I'm not really sure what it is. It's like kind of punkish rock. I'm not sure. Whatever. But you know, on an unlisted channel, or a channel towards the end, not really unlisted. I'm not sure if it gives your survivors a boost or not, but it's pretty cool after killing a bunch of military. So, you know, helps you pump up or whatever. So that's actually pretty good and enhances it a lot. Like the classical music, it gives the game a good feel when you're just going around your house and stuff. And the music and sound helps boost situations where you're stuck, you know, and trying to escape or whatever, hide from some survivors. I think that's good. Yeah, the sound's pretty good. You got some good. You don't have any voice acting in the game, but you do have like you know, obviously the footsteps and those kinds of sounds, and I think those are all good. And like you get your things like wind through the shutters and footsteps and like rats and all that. So that's pretty good. Graphics and style. This game has it's a 3D 2D. All right, it's a side-scrolling 3D game because you can see the sides of the characters. It's 3D, but it's a side-scroller. And I really don't like side-scrollers, but this game does it nice. It makes it feel like it's not really original side-scroller kind of cookie-cutter type feel to it. The graphics are nice and sketchy, and it kind of gives a different change on things for the whole end-of-the-world type look. You know, not just the typical realistic, but kind of more stylized look, and I like that in some games. Some games do it good, some games do it bad. This game does it very well. It's kind of like The Long Dark in the way that how it does it well. Doesn't have the same style, but it does it. Both games do their style well. So graphics and style is good as well. Story, it is a open world, you know, survivor, make your own story type thing. But it has side stories of the characters, which I actually like, and I've researched a little bit. I usually don't do that kind of thing, but these guys got me kind of intrigued about their backstories, and also little missions you can go on, or, you know, if you're going to help certain people. For example, there's an opportunity where you can go to a lone house, kind of just like an abandoned, or you think it's some sort of lonely house, and it's occupied by 2 elderly couple, right? And it's kind of cool because what you do, your actions cause how they will end up. If you steal from them, take their food or medicine, and come back later to get the rest of their supplies, you will find 2 bodies there, dead, on a bed. Kind of depressing, a little bit, yeah. So it's kind of cool in how it reacts and stuff, but it doesn't really have like a super hardcore story, obviously, because it's open world survival type thing. Not really open world, but it's a survival kind of make your own type story. But I think it does well in intriguing you with its characters that it has preset and the side stories that you can go into. Last but not least is gameplay. This game has... The gameplay is probably the weakest part of it, I'd say. It's all relatively similar. The story really helps, you know, making your own story, making your own decisions really helps the gameplay, because the gameplay is pretty reliant on the things the story provides, because the gameplay itself is basically just composed of you clicking on the screen in different locations to switch from attacking to looting. And I'm just really not, I don't know, it's the fighting mechanic of the game is very simple to master, and once you have it down, you can clear out military complexes with just a dude with a knife. No joke. Once you get a few little things down, you can pretty much destroy anyone. So, but the gameplay, the true gameplay, in my opinion, where it matters the most is when you're back at your home and you're with your people from the consequences from the night and how you approach the night. Because I don't know if you know, but the night is when you can go scavenge and loot, and the daytime is where you can build and heal and sleep and all that as well. The night you can sleep as well, but the daytime is kind of how you recover from the nighttime and how you prepare for the next nighttime. The nighttime is kind of where it changes, but the daytime prepares you for the change, and it's sometimes more important than the nighttime, because how you decide to use your supplies can make or break your group. And I think the hardest thing to master in this game is depression. Food, water, I can get relatively easily. Medication is a bit harder, and in wintertime when you start running out of firewood and stuff, that can be hard as well, you know, managing all that. But I think the hardest thing is depression, because they get depressed if you steal or whatever, you know. I mean, I guess they're like, oh, stealing's bad, killing's bad, we're just gonna be depressed. I'm like, no, kill everyone, you know, but they're like, no, we're gonna have morals. I'm like, morals are overrated, but whatever, I guess. So, I mean, yeah. But you have to manage that, so building different things and kind of watching how you play the game makes it feel realistic and interesting every time. That's what kind of gives it a new feel, as having to manage that aspect of the game, because it's a very difficult part, and it can make your traditional shoot 'em up and just steal everything playstyle very difficult. So that's kind of makes it interesting in that way. All this together, I don't really like to give a out of 10 type feel to it. You know, I don't really think you can rate games like that, because they're good in their own standards. But I think this game is for this war of mine. It's for people that want to experience something dark and something new. It has a very haunting feel to it. You're gonna feel like complete crap after you first play it, like I did when I bought it, and I played it for like 3 hours, and I went downstairs. My parents were watching a movie or whatever. I'm like, I just robbed an old couple and killed like a group of 3 people, and then one of my guys hung themselves, and my other 2 people starved. Like, I don't know if that makes you feel depressed, but me talking about that makes me feel depressed. So it will do that to you. It's like playing The Last of Us all over again, honestly. But it's a fun game, and if you're into that kind of stuff, then I highly suggest you get it. It's a survival game that you can't miss this year, in my opinion, because it really makes you think about you know the morals of survival and what you will be doing, like what you're willing to do. Because DayZ, you kind of know what you're willing to do because you can do it to other players, but this game just makes you feel for the character, for people, for before you kill someone, a lot more than DayZ does, in my opinion. So that's something that you can't miss, frankly, and it's fun. So thank you guys for watching. That was my sort of should you buy this War of Mine video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and leave a like if you didn't, because why not spread love. Peace, yo. This is NK. Come back in. Bye.